Hey, what's up? Today we're going to be talking about social media. This is You're Bad at Social Media, so let's do it. Hey, what's up? First, we'll start with this cute little service dog. Today at therapy was really hard. I was sitting here crying and generally being miserable when I felt a nudge at my knee. I looked down to see that Zeus, my service dog, was doing his job and brought me a potato. Okay. It's very hard to cry with a gift of a potato. That's true. I wonder if the dog has a sense of humor and was like, this'll make her laugh, or if the dog was like, I'm just going to grab whatever the hell I can find and see if it cheers her up. Remember this? I'm having a rough time right now. Zeus has a solution. That would be an empty pill bottle, the correct pill bottle, a bottle of embossing powder, and two potatoes. You're worth at least 2 potatoes to him, and that's pretty special in my opinion. I would just like to remind you all, I don't own any potatoes and I have no clue where he's getting them from. Oh, now I see the issue. You've got a really pissed off neighbor who's like, who keeps stealing my potatoes, those damn rabbits? No, these are therapy potatoes, okay? Every good therapy dog keeps a couple of potatoes hidden in the yard. A couple of good therapy potatoes for cheering up their owner. But you know what? Even if the potato itself didn't cheer you up, I'm sure the idea of where the hell did this potato come from and where does my dog keep getting these potatoes has distracted your mind enough to take your mind off whatever's bothering you. Sometimes I think about how I wrote a paper 2 weeks late in 7th grade and slipped it under my teacher's desk after putting a footprint on it, and she apologized for losing my paper and giving me a 0 and corrected my grade to a B+, and digital submission has just ruined the magic. Damn, that was a serious little ploy you pulled there. The worst I ever remember doing is one of my friends being like, hey, can I go to the bathroom, and me dropping his backpack out the window to him so he could just go home. Because that teacher was pretty clueless, okay? It doesn't sound good to take advantage of a teacher, but when the teacher doesn't even notice that the students are missing from their class, then it's hard as a teenager not to take advantage of that. Guess who got vaccinated today? Not sure what's in it, but I'm not doing it. No offense, but you did meth. I think you will survive the vaccine. That's a very, very solid point. You're not allowed to complain about how bad vaccines are for you when you're putting things like meth in your body. Yeah, get your mind right. Yeah, you know what? I only do illegal substances that are cooked by random weirdos that I don't know. I don't do FDA approved vaccines. That shit is crazy. He found me crying. He crew too. We both crowed. Oh, okay. I just want to say I don't know what you're going through. Whatever happened in your life, I'm very sorry for whatever has made you this sad. I'm not here for that reason. I'm just here to correct your words. Because at first I was like, crew? Oh. Okay, that's nice. You know, that's what I thought. I thought that was her boyfriend, but it's her crew. And then I was like, Crowed? What the hell is his name Crowed? And then I put it together. We crew together. We crowed all night. Again, I'm sorry for whatever you two are crying about. Seems like you're having a very sad moment, but yeah, the word is crying. We cried together. He cried too. Continue with your sadness now. Oh, this one's from Myrrh from Impractical Jokers. My niece said I was going bald, so unprompted, she cut off a lock of her hair for me. I hope the scotch tape holds. At least she put it in the most unnatural place for a clump of hair to grow out of, because I know I always hate to have to cut the bangs that grow straight out of my forehead. Yeah, those bangs that grow straight out of the middle of your forehead. So natural. It looks good, Mer. I think you should maybe just leave it there forever. Super glue it on. Turn it into hair plugs. Today, do you know where this is? France. Do you know why this is? Fight against the tyrannical vaccine passports. Do you know who this is? Taking back their fucking country. Iceland fans performing a Viking clap to welcome home players 5 years ago. You're dumb. That's not the right picture. Stop spreading misinformation! God! Make the police academy a 4-year program, and I bet we get rid of a lot of these assholes. I gotta go to school for 8 years to understand the law enough to practice it, but it takes 6 months to learn it enough to enforce it? Fuck outta here. Fuck outta here. Not really sure about how long you have to school for these 2 jobs, but if that is true, then yeah. That's a little bit alarming. My dad spent a week in the hospital for a heart attack, and this is what we owe. $131,000. Holy shit, just for keeping yourself alive. See, my dad was smart. He had a heart attack, and instead of going to the hospital, he just died. The funeral was just $6,000. I do miss my dad, though. Such a sad system that's in place. A guy ordering a dessert on a date is a red flag for me. That's a female thing to do for real. It's a red flag for me. For me! Oh, getting some backlash, are ya? Doing the little backpedal. Are ya? If a guy is on a date with a woman, the woman should be the only one asking for appetizers and desserts. Men eat meals. Like, seriously, you can just taste some of whatever I ordered. Like, seriously. I can't order an appetizer even? Shit, I can do without the dessert, but I'm not allowed to get like a calamari appetizer? That makes me less of a man? I don't know what person was in charge of this woman developing her moral compass in life. You know, like who started her off down this horrible path. But they did you dirty, okay? Someone has completely fucked up your way of thinking. The fact that you think a man is less manly because he wants some goddamn ice cream. Shit, let me eat my fucking ice cream, okay? It doesn't mean I'm gonna lose the hair on my chest. So stupid. So dumb. Don't get in between me and my ice cream! When I was about 9 years old, I accompanied my father to the funeral of a friend of his, someone who I didn't even know. When we got there, I stayed in a corner waiting for the time to pass. Then a man approached me and said, "Enjoy life, son. Be happy because time flies. Look at me now." I didn't enjoy it. My father, before leaving, forced me to say goodbye to the dead person. When I looked in the coffin, I was horrified to see that the man in the coffin was the same man who had spoken to me. Ghost. I was so traumatized I couldn't sleep properly. I had terrible nightmares. I was terrified of being alone. I couldn't sleep without a nightlight for many years. I saw many psychologists, endured much turmoil throughout my adolescent years. It got better as I aged, but I would still occasionally wake up screaming in fear. Years later, I discovered something incredible that changed my life. The dead bastard had a twin. Oh, it wasn't a ghost. Maybe most ghosts are just twins. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. See you soon again. See you again soon. Come up to your screen real quick. Boop. And check out my Patreon, patreon.com/FluffeeTalks, and get yourself some merch. Yeah, a fluffy hat, a fluffy mug, or whatever the fuck I'm gonna do soon.